How's everybody doing? Tinkering with Harleys. I want to thank all of you who have subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're watching these videos and you're enjoying them, by all means, please subscribe. And if you like the videos, hit the thumbs up. Well, it's been about 2 weeks, I guess, since I put a video up, other than the riding video that I put up with my son, showing you his fat boy. We had some things come up about 2 weeks ago that we had to deal with, and that's all done, and now we're going to get back to normal. So today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be installing the seals in the transmission that we've been rebuilding. So I've already taken and I've put in the drive gear in and the counter shaft bearing in and the main gear bearing in. So we'll get right to it. Okay, as you can see, the drive gear is installed, the bearing is installed, and the bearing for the counter shaft is installed. Now, I didn't show this on video because I did a video on this maybe a year ago, and watching me press the drive gear in and the bearings in, I've already done. Now, the one I did a year ago, I did with a homemade tool, and what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description for those of you that missed it or want to see how to do it for a minimal amount of money to press these in, so you don't damage this race. So I'll try to put a link in the description. I've never done that before, but we're going to give it a shot. But what we're going to do today is we're going to put in the main seal, the quad seal. We're not going to put the pawl shifter seal in for the simple reason I don't have the pawl shifter yet. I'm waiting for the parts to come in. I don't have the pawl shifter to shift drum. But as soon as they do come in, we'll put that in. So we'll get started with this. And seeing this transmission's on the bench, it's significantly easier doing it this way than it is on the bike. It can be done while it's on the bike, but it's a little bit harder. Okay, now we're going to take and put the quad seal in. And like I said before, you can do this while it's on the bike. Now, if you look right here, the 5th gear seal is already installed, and I installed that on a previous video when I was replacing the bearings in the drive gear itself down in here. So if you want to see how to do that, you can take and go to that video. It's replacing the bearings in the drive gear. So we'll get this opened up, and we'll get the quad seal out. And like I said, you can do this on the bench or you can do this on the bike. It's significantly more, well, this one's not. The 5th gear seal is the one that's tough on the bike. When it's in the bike, getting it out and getting it back in requires a little bit more effort. So we're just getting all our seals out. Now everything in this transmission is upgraded. It's an upgraded rebuilding kit. The bearings are all upgraded, and it's a Baker rebuilding kit. I'm partial to Baker. A little pricey, but for me, it's worth the extra money. Okay, so there's the quad seal. Now we're going to put this in, and what the quad seal is a big O-ring. we're just going to get a little oil on it, because you never want to put in a dry O-ring. So we'll get that little bit of oil on there. And then it goes right down over there like that. And there's a little groove right there that it sets in. So the quad seal is now installed. Now we're going to take and install the spacer. This is the spacer. So we install the spacer down over that. And that is a Baker spacer. That's why it's not silver. They're always black. And now we're going to take and put the main seal in. And we'll just put a little coat of oil on that. And slip it down over the seal, or over the spacer. There we go. And then we'll take our mallet. And what you want to do is you want to install this so it's flush with the case. And sometimes you need just a little bit extra. And you feel around it. You can hear the tone difference when the wood hits the case. And one more time here. And that's it. The seals are installed. Now, like I said, this is significantly easier on the bench than it is on the bike, but it can be done on the bike. And the one thing that the manual doesn't state at all, it shows you in the parts list, but it doesn't say anything about installing it, is this seal right here. And that is the 5th gear seal. So that's how you install the seals on the bench. Now, like I said, you can install the seals while it's on the bike. It's a little bit harder. But most of the transmissions I get, they're not in the bike. So I get the easy way to do it. But I have done them on the bike, and it is significantly harder. And those of you who have done them on the bike know what I'm talking about, especially that 5th gear seal, getting it out of there. So, and if you install these seals wrong, when you fill the transmission up, it's going to leak immediately. But that's how you get it done. And so that's pretty much going to do it for today. So I hope this helps somebody. And until the next time, thank you for watching, and everybody be safe out there.